Hello viewers, so today I will teach you how to orient the last layer of the Rubik's Cube. This step comes after F2L, which is solving the first two layers, and this is part of my advanced CFOP playlist tutorial. Now, let's get started. So OLL stands for the orientation of the last layer, and there's two types of OLL. One where you solve the entire yellow face with one algorithm, and it requires a lot of memorization of many different algorithms because of course the last layer can be oriented in many different ways. But there's an easier way to do this that only requires 10 algorithms, and it's called two-look OLL. So essentially what two-look OLL is that you apply two algorithms to the cube and then it solves the yellow face. So an example here would be you do one algorithm to make the yellow cross, and then once you have the cross, you do an OLL case, which this is the fish. So you do one of the OLL cases, and the yellow face is solved. This is an example of what OLL is. Now let's get right into it. Okay, so there are many cases in OLL, but let's start before we make the cross. So that includes the dot, the line, and the lowercase r. So let's start with the line because that's the shape I currently have on my cube. If you have the line, you want to do F, R, U, R prime, U, F prime, and that gives you the cross. If you have the R, you want to put the R in, instead of, like in the beginner method, we put the R oriented upwards, but now you want to orient it downwards toward the right and do F double layer, R, U, R prime, U prime, F double layer, prime. And now it'll also make the cross. And then finally there's one last case. This case is the dot. So for the dot, what you want to do, essentially you just want to do the same thing you did for the line and the R, except you just put it together. So first you do F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime, and then you get the R. And then you know what to do for this one. F double layer, R, U, R prime, U prime, F double layer prime. And then again, you get the cross. So now, it's time for the rest of the OLL cases where you solve the cross. Now, for this case in particular, there's two yellow stickers facing left, and the other two are facing forward and backward relative to your perspective. You want to do R, U2, R2, U prime, R2, U prime, R2, U prime 2, R. And that solves the yellow face. Now, if you have, say, the cross again with no corners, and you have two lights facing the back, two yellow stickers facing the back, and two yellow stickers facing forwards, it looks like backlights and headlights. So what you would do for this is, this one's rather simple and easy to remember. You would do F, R, U, R prime, U prime, but repeat it two more times. R, U, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, U prime. And that, if your cube is not fake, it should solve the yellow face. Now, let's move on to the block-like shapes on the top of the cube. If you have a T-like looking shape on the top of your cube, you should look at these two stickers. If they're facing towards you, you want to do this algorithm. R2, D, R prime, U2, R, D prime, R prime, U2 prime, R prime. Okay, that will solve the top face. Now, if you have the same T, except the yellow corner stickers are facing away from each other, put the big block of the T on the right side relative to your perspective, and do this algorithm. But so there's something special about this algorithm. To do this, you need to turn to the white face. This is presented by the X in the beginning of the algorithm, which will show on screen right now. Okay, now let's do the algorithm. L, U, R prime, U prime, L prime, U, R, U prime. Now the yellow face will be solved. Now there's only one final case. If the top layer of your cube looks sort of like a bow tie or an L if you connect these yellow stickers, you'll want to do this algorithm. Again, we'll have to turn to the white side, which is represented by X at the beginning of the algorithm, and perform R prime, U, R, D prime, R prime, U prime, R, D. And now your yellow face will be solved. And after that, you can just finish off the cube. Yeah, and that's OLL. This is 2-look OLL requiring 10 algorithms. After mastering 2-look OLL, you should go to 2-look PLL, which if you just want a teaser would look something like this. You'd have to move these 4 edges around, and to do that you would just do an algorithm such as like this one. Let's solve the last layer. Of course it required two algorithms, but I just skipped to the second one. So I hope this video helped you, and remember, you're never going to be able to memorize these algorithms unless you practice. Practice makes perfect, so practice these algorithms a lot if you want to get fast at solving the Rubik's Cube. Remember to subscribe to our channel and like this video, and leave a comment and say what was clear, what wasn't clear, and if you liked the video or not. Till then, bye!